I think Lazarus is going through a midlife crisis. Ever since we uh, cured him last video, I almost said tamed him. Ever since we cured him last video, he went straight for the ramen shop, and he's just been sitting here. I've seen him go from toolsmith to farmer. Now I'm pretty sure he's a fisherman. He's got some changes going on in his life, and I respect it. So he'll just eat some ramen, I guess, till he figures it out. But I wish you the best of luck, buddy. Okay, first item of business today. We're gonna go check out someone else's base that I haven't showed off on camera yet. I've kind of been going through little by little each episode, showing off little pieces of the world that didn't make it into the world tour. So this is Zane's base. We'll see if we can find it. I'm pretty sure it's relatively close to spawn here, but it is out in the ocean this way. And I want to show it off because I know originally he had planned to make some sort of cyberpunk inspired city or something like this. So, I mean, this base probably hasn't been touched in a little while, but as you can see, here it is. It's got a really cool beginning going on, and so let me kill this creeper. Yeah, you can tell if this ever continues getting worked on, there's a lot of potential with just like cool pathways and stuff like that. Oh yeah, there's that huge tower I showed off in the world tour as well. Pretty awesome. So yeah, here's to this build getting finished. Oh good, I thought I broke the farm. Alright, let me figure out what I want to do today, and I'll be right back. You know, it's been a while since I've built anything at spawn here. This little corner here kind of became my section, since each of these four builds here are all my shops or buildings. Not that I have to necessarily stick to this corner, but yeah, that might be an idea. Try to build something over in spawn here. Question is, what would I build? I don't know. Most things in spawn have some sort of function, like either a shop or a mini game or something along those lines. Um, yeah, so let me do some brainstorming. But yeah, I think that is what I want to do today. See if I can't come up with a idea for what I should build. Okay, I've got a little bit of an idea here. So I started carving out a little pathway up through this direction, and just kind of terraforming slightly. Very rough right now, but the idea is, let me get a view from a distance. Okay, the snow makes it kind of hard to see, but the idea is adding a pathway up behind this um, building here, and then adding another platform kind of in this direction up here. As of right now, I've got three of these platforms that are these copper base platforms, but also on top of this one, on top of the copper platform, there's this stone kind of segmented platform area. And just to mix it up and add some consistency with that part, I think I'm gonna make uh, the platform for a little building up here just out of stone and cobblestone. And what is that, tough? Kind of similar to this one here. So that's going to be a little bit of a project, so I'll get started on it, and I will check back in a little bit with a progress update. The view from right here, looking up through this little hole in the cave at this building, looks so funny. Just like a whole skyscraper clock tower thing upside down. I don't know, something about the lighting, just the way it looks poking through this hole in a cave, looks just so funny from right here. Okay, how's this for a little pathway up through here? It's a little bit cramped, but I think it works. Just kind of a rough little stony pathway. This also gives a good excuse to get a better look at this tree, because usually it just kind of blends in with the back of this mountain when you're looking at it from a distance, and there's never really a reason to come up here. But I do like the way it looks. It's a little, just a little tiny custom tree, but this will have a good, get a good new perspective on it when you're up here. But this is what it looks like coming down. Like I said, a little bit cramped, but hopefully I think it gets the job done. So yeah, let me see if I can't start working on the platform itself. But oh yeah, just a side note. This is very random, but don't ask me why this bridge doesn't burn down, because this lava right next to it, literally 1 block away. Yeah, I don't know. The bridge did start burning down one time, and then I repaired it, and it has not burned down since. Same with these trapdoors or stairs on the side. Actually, some of them are still burnt, but one time these wood pieces caught on fire. Repaired some of them. I guess I didn't repair that one, or maybe it did reburn. But for the most part, haven't had any problems with stuff burning on here. So uh, I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. I'm not gonna touch it though, because I don't want this bridge to burn down. It's crazy how far texturing can get you in building. Like before, let me grab my telescope. Right now, all this is stone and cobblestone, which is literally the two most basic blocks in the game. And yeah, this doesn't look great right now, and I'll still add on more. But before I did this, I started out by just building it with just cobblestone, and even just texturing it with stone like this is such a drastic improvement. It's crazy. And this is not even to mention adding texturing with other, like, multiple types of blocks or gradients or strategic uh texturing of any kind. This is literally just two similar colored blocks in no particular order, just textured together to make it look kind of like cracked stone or something like that. That being said, I do need to get some tuff, which I don't have any right now, because if I'm trying to emulate this section here over here, I do want to get some tuff for that bottom part there. But yeah, not that I'm a pro builder, very far from it, but uh, building tip of the day, texture stuff. It definitely adds. Situationally, of course, but yeah, for the most part, I think it's safe to say texturing is a good thing. Okay, I finished up the platform. All I did was add this trim on the top, similar to how it is over there. But it was looking a little plain, so I just decided to add these support pillars. I might add these stairs on the sides, like I have on these copper ones as well. Not quite sure, but definitely the pillars are a welcome addition. Now I just got to figure out what I want to build on the platform, which will be the main focal point. I'm trying to envision just like the shape of something, like maybe some sort of kind of tall tower. One idea I had was a big tree, but we already have a little custom tree right there, and we also had a couple trees built last episode, so I'm not sure about that. But really, I don't know what exactly to do, so I've got some brainstorming to do. Um, so let me think. Yeah, I will be back. I just recorded like not that much stuff, like 5 minutes worth of stuff, and then I realized my microphone was not connected and there's no audio. So I'll do a recap version of what I just recorded, but I decided I want to build a tower, maybe like a wizard tower or just some sort of tower on top of the platform we made. I made some progress already, which I will now show you all at once, but it's not done. I'm still gonna add a roof, but let me think. What did I talk about? I did some texturing. It's made out of stone, obviously. I added these little mossy areas to make it look like it is kind of old or weathered. I'm gonna hopefully, I think, make the roof out of dark prismarine. We'll see how that looks, but that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it. We also went and visited a base, which maybe I'll just go to right now again, just so you can see. But Calvin has worked on his base a little bit and had some new things, so I'll just go there again right now and we'll check it out. Okay, so we're here at Calvin's base. Like I said, I already did this once before, but then my microphone wasn't plugged in, so let me just act surprised here. But yeah, what he's working on is just, I think if you can see from here, these giant gears connected to the top of his base, which I think has a lot of potential to make his base look more like steampunky and that kind of vibe, which I think he's going for. So very cool so far. I'm excited to see what else happens with it. And here it is from a different angle. I just think it's cool to see different people's building styles and, I don't know, different skills and abilities in how they play Minecraft. That's what I love about playing on a multiplayer world, is you get to see everyone's different creative ideas and how they want to, you know, put them out there. And so it's just fun seeing the differences in people's builds and how they choose to build and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. And while we're out and about, I thought I'd stop by my base, which reminds me, I got a comment talking about some ideas of what I can build here at my base, which I thought was really good. Namely, building some sort of barn for these, I don't know what I want to call them, these little moss creatures, these beast dudes around my base. I got one here, I got one floating up in the sky there. Yeah, so a barn for them. I'm not going to build it today, but I think it is a good idea that I definitely might try to do in a future episode, which sparked a conversation about what else we could do, like some sort of shop or merchant or someone that puts their cargo on top of one of those. Really just incorporating these guys into my base more, I think might make it feel more alive. Following that train of thought, I was thinking I've got this big field here. I could make like a grazing pasture or something like that for those guys, and maybe just make them part of the story more of my base. And so yeah, just anyways, thought I'd fill you in on what I was thinking for future ideas. But if you have any other ideas for what would be cool to build in this base or just in this world in general, you're in a unique position where I have very little viewers right now. So if you see this, your comments have a lot of weight. So if you want to see something built in this world, now's the time to put your ideas out there. And if I like it, I will definitely build it. So yeah, but let's head back to spawn and I'll get started on building that roof to the tower. This is why you never go AFK, even on a mushroom island. Apparently I was close enough to the outside world, I guess, that a spider spawned and came and killed me. Okay, I have to admit I was going to make a cone-shaped roof, but I caved in and I decided to go with a more classic shaped roof. Shape is not final, but I think it's going to be easier for me to shape it how I want it to look like this. And I know I've already done a cone type of roof here, which I think was relatively successful, but I got nervous, and I think this will still look good. I'll probably add like a tall chimney or something as well. So I'll keep working on it and see how much more progress I can make. Another perk of playing on a multiplayer world is if you run out of materials, chances are someone's going to be selling it, so you can just go buy it. Like with the Prismarine store. So I'm just going to buy a few more stacks of this. What is it? 1 diamond per stack. I took 3. Nice. Okay, so here is the build. As you can see, the smoke just disappeared because there is a campfire in that chimney there, but it is just out of reach, I think, that we can't even see the smoke really. But yeah, here is the final product for now. The roof, I just kind of continued off with that pattern we had. I added a few of these random chimneys and a couple window holes scattered throughout the front here, just to kind of give it kind of a, I don't know, mystical wizard tower type of feel. So the question I have though is, what should I do with it? I'll probably wait for another episode to actually do the interior. But if any of you have any ideas to what to put in here, please let me know. And before you say it, I'm not going to put an enchantment table in here, just for two reasons. One, we've already got an enchantment table in there. And second of all, I sinned and I made this build. I don't even need to fly over here to show you, but it is even numbers wide. So enchantment tables wouldn't fit evenly inside of here. So that might kind of look bad. So any other ideas, practical use or just design wise, all ideas are welcome. I don't know if you can hear my baby saying hi, grunting, but she says hi too. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this episode. I'm going to fly over here. My internet is lagging right now. Yeah, here's one final look. But yeah, let me know what I should do with the inside of the Wizard Tower. And I'll be back with another episode very soon. Bye-bye.